Most of the tools that you'll see are either really quite high level, and they stay at the strategic, I could call it, but let me be really a bit rude for a second. They stay at the glib level. They're quite glib in what they say, and that they say things like, well, you've got to get leadership endorsement. Hold the bus. Getting leadership endorsement is like change management 101. What we take you through is how to do stakeholder mapping and understand where your leaders stand and understand the power they've got, and then look at the tactics and the tools you can use to actually get leadership endorsement. So we go down to that level of detail. Other change management toolkits you'll look at will have an 8-step process or a 7-step process, and process number 1 will be get leadership engagement, and John Cotter's famous for his coalition of the willing. We find a lot of change starts from the middle, and you don't get the coalition of the willing. You get the budget and you get the endorsement, but you don't get the real hearts and minds of senior managers until you're a year down the track and you've perhaps got a bit of a track record, or you're starting to get some results. And so that you've got to manage change in all of that time without the coalition of the willing. And that's what we help you do, because what we talk about is creating the environment for change, where you've got individuals. Critical mass is what you need, and that critical mass might be 40%, 50%, 60%. In some cases it might only just be a few people that have got a really great influence over everybody else. If you can get them intending to change, and you can get their line manager feeling like they're supported, that they understand the change, and they're given the tools to help them actually make the change, it's the line manager that helps the individual turn that intention into action. And so we're about creating that environment where you end up with a critical mass. And our results speak for themselves. We've worked with organisations like the Reserve Bank and taken them from about 35% utilisation of a records management system to over 95%. We worked with a company which is now called Ausgrid, and took them from about 5% adoption of an EDRMS to over 85%. And we've got a track record of this method of creating the environment working. And our aim when we look to work with any organisation on an IT type implementation, for example, is that we want to have 80% adoption within 6 weeks of go live.